If you don't make, you make some. And okay. Not okay sometimes.
Who is the Nobody? The Nobody is a figure alive today who has extraordinary spiritual powers, including the ability to control reality with their conscious and unconscious mind. He is a man of no wealth or worldly acclaim, through whom it seems God has chosen to manifest his strength and wisdom. He is said to carry the Logos, making him a fearless truth-teller and a menace to the powers that be. Instead of receiving strength through a superiority/inferiority mechanism, the Nobody proves to them time and time again that a whole planet filled with creative, ingenious, spiritually ascended humans who are individually sovereign yet globally unified through consciousness can achieve greater things than a planetary empire of darkness and control. He is not a messiah, he is just like you, but he has found the keys to the kingdom within himself through sheer will, just like you will.
Life, I've been living in this swamp of lies. Systems that are seemingly dead-ended, not reaching for anything positive in the future, just sitting there in some kind of dystopian morass and malaise. The reason that is the case is because we're all living a lie. The reason we're living a lie. And if we were to go back and look through all of this bullshit video crap I've put out, it was within an interview that I said this. And I stated that we may find ourselves in a situation where some colonel somewhere would be the one who would be the release valve for the disclosure, for factual officialdom and disclosure. And you could see that in a couple of, I jokingly at the time said, oh, well, maybe some colonel will take over from the military junta and he'll be the one in an act of desperation. Because I knew that we had desperations will erode government to the point where the United States government will be in worse shape than Argentina or anything ever on the planet. Will be in worse shape than Somalia by midsummer. And desperation will be the only thing the populace will know. Now, I lived through that desperation years ago because I lived through this shit 2 years ahead. And so I'm through it. I'm into the optimism phase. So you can believe me, we get through this and there's shit on the other side that's really cool. Anyway, so some colonel somewhere in the Pentagon might just say, might even be asked by the pretendency. You know, it may come rolling down and someone says, fuck it, let's do it. Stamps it, and off it goes. Or it could be there's a colonel that takes over from the military and runs thing, and he's the, titular head of the triumvirate, and he says, okay, boys, we're going to do it. You know, it can't get any worse, and it can only get better. In any event, though, the data sets for years have been saying, and I'm saying for years, you can go back, I don't know how many years we've been discussing this, and they're saying that we would have this release of information, and the speed of the change would just be shocking to all of us. But the eruption into the soaring 20s, now I chose that word deliberately, the eruption into the soaring 20s would just be fantastically fast compared to the morass of slogging through this swamp for these last 60 damn years.
To open source on the internet and gives it away, and Dan said out of love.
So, that's why you might say, well, no big deal, man.
Invent yourself, and then reinvent yourself. Don't swim in the same slough. Invent yourself, and then reinvent yourself, and stay out of the clutches of mediocrity. Invent yourself, and then reinvent yourself. Change your tone and shape so often that they can never categorize you. Reinvigorate yourself and accept what is, but only on the terms that you have invented and reinvented. Be self-taught and reinvent your life because you must. It is your life, and its history and the present belong only to you.